In this video, I'm going to be demonstrating the Rudiger Roll using Velvetleaf. Velvetleaf is a pretty good sized plant, as you can see by the leaves here. I have seen these leaves before, almost as big as my upper torso. They're pretty good sized. Velvetleaf has some very strong fiber, guys. I mean, it's almost as strong as Yucca, in my opinion. I mean, some people may disagree with me, but they're pretty stout. I've used them for a bow drill before. Simply what I've done in this video is I've just stripped the fibers down the stalk, and those fibers themselves I separated into some finer ones. I didn't use all of them on the stalk, just some of them, and I'm just going to set them aside and let them dry. I let these dry for about an hour to an hour and a half, and that was it today. I probably could have used them right out, but I just didn't feel it was necessary, you know. I had things to do, and I've been really busy here as of late, but I think you guys get the point. You know, this can work with some things green, but I prefer dry and dead. But I don't know. I guess that's just me. Here I'm just showing that I'm going to be using wood ash with the Velvetleaf once I get the ash out. Immediately following this demonstration, guys, I will be using Velvetleaf in the woods in a more wilderness setting, whereas this setting is like a urban setting. And when I can, I like to demonstrate both, because I oftentimes feel when I hear people talk about this, like, oh, you can only do that in an urban setting, and I'm like, no, actually you can do it in both urban and wilderness setting. If you've looked at any of my videos, you would know that. I think that people are confused, possibly because maybe a few others have done this, and they only do it with like sawn planks, and you know, that's understandable, but it can be done in the wilderness. I have done so many times. Heck, I've been doing this in the wilderness since I think the first week that I ever tried this, was successful with it, which was back in, I think it was October or November of 2014. It's been a while, but yes, it can be done in the wilderness. Here I am just rolling up the roll with the ash inside, and I'm going to go ahead and go for an ember. And even with it being green, in my opinion still green, and it was down, I get an ember. This wasn't in direct sunlight, these fibers weren't. They were actually in the shade, so they didn't dry out that much. I think I have to reattempt here, guys. Yeah, I have to. I couldn't tell, the sunlight was in my eyes. There we go. Now I have a nice ember. I'm actually going to blow this one to flame. I have a tinder bundle here nearby. I think it's just tree fiber. Tree bark fiber, rather. I think from a cedar tree. This stuff works amazingly well. The method itself works really well if you've got a good surface to roll them on. You know, heck, I've used crappy surfaces and still got embers with it, though. I'm going to take my time here, guys, and blow this one to flame. It has been hot where I'm at. I guess I can't complain because you guys have felt it too. You know, comment below in the comment section. I want to hear some of your hot weather stories, because it's been a good one. It's been a really muggy, miserable week here. I'm sure everyone else has had the same. It's near 100 degrees here, and the temperatures and humidity is just unreal. The UV level, I think, is right at or near 10. It's just nasty. Here I've got a flame. In this next one, I started out and I don't record the beginning where I'm putting the ash on the inside of the Velvetleaf, but that's okay. That's what I've already done. Here you just see me rolling it by hand to make sure that I've got it together. There's the wood ash. So I had to hit record. That's okay. You guys will get to see the money shot. Got me a split piece of wood there and fairly large stone that you've seen me use in the other videos. And here I'm going to go ahead and go for a attempt. The base was kind of rocking on me a little bit, so I had to push down pretty hard with my free hand. But you will see, I still get the ember relatively easy. You know, people say that, you know, this can't be done in certain, you know, environments. Yes, it can be. You can do this in urban as well as wilderness. I'm not going to get into which one is more, you know, or which one is better, because I don't believe they are. I don't separate urban and wilderness survival, because it's my opinion that you're most likely to get into a survival situation in an urban environment anyway, because simply that's where you are most of the time if you live there. But anyway, here I have an ember, and I'm going to go ahead and close for now, and you guys have a good night, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye-bye.